As Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa faces rebellion over cabinet reshuffle from his own MLAs, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has downplayed the rebellion and instead hit out at the Congress party. Shah's on a two-day visit to Karnataka said that many Congress leaders are issuing statements over the ongoing row, accusing them of creating confusion. He has said that the BJP government will complete its tenure in Karnataka and retain the power for the second time. The Congress, meanwhile, has responded to Shah's charge. The party's chief spokesperson, Randeep Surjewala, in a tweet accused the BJP of stealing people's mandate through defections. He has said that the BJP has become a DJP, or a defector Janata Party. The war of words is all set to escalate today as Shah is scheduled to address a public rally in Belagavi today.
कर्नाटक के लिए मोदी सरकार ने ढेर सारे काम किए हैं। मैं आज बहुत सारी बातें बताना नहीं चाहता, मगर मैं कांग्रेस के मित्रों का आए दिन अखबारों में बयान देखता रहता हूं। ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, फला होगा, टीका होगा, ढेर सारी अटकलें जनता के बीच में ये डालते रहते हैं। मैं सभी को कहना चाहता हूं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार अपना कार्यकाल पूर्ण करेगी और फिर एक बार 5 साल के लिए पूर्ण बहुमत की भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार यहां कर्नाटक में बनने वाली है। जो लोग अटकलें लगा रहे हैं, इस सबको मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि जनता के बीच में रहकर काम करिए। भारतीय जनता पार्टी से आपको कुछ प्राप्त नहीं होने वाला है। हम जनता के लिए काम करने वाली पार्टी है।
Disenchanted BJP leaders in Karnataka are hoping to express their frustrations with Home Minister Amit Shah, who is on a visit to the state. Here's a look at the report coming in.
After 17 months of wait, Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa finally got a go-ahead from the BJP High Command to expand his cabinet. It sure wasn't a smooth affair, as he now faces allegations internally of favouring his favourites. As Amit Shah reaches Karnataka, disgruntled leaders are waiting to meet him with a list of complaints. Shah will be chairing the state BJP core committee meeting to discuss cabinet reshuffle and portfolio allocation. Many senior leaders believe that Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has sidelined party seniors and inducted his loyalists into the cabinet. You are very upset that you have not been inducted into the cabinet?
No upset, but I am some feeling is our experience, our 3 times MLA in my constituency.
You're a 3-time MLA, but you've not been inducted in the cabinet. You were one of the integral people to actually bring the BJP to power in Karnataka, and today you feel ditched?
No, I was also in the forefront to bring the BJP to power in Karnataka. But according to the dialogues between Yediyurappa and ourselves, he has to make me the minister. But somewhere he has not maintained his words also.
In fact, the Chief Minister is now caught in another controversy. His own party leaders are accusing him of providing cabinet positions to those who bribed him and also to those who blackmailed him using a CD.
ಈ 3 ಜನ ಕೂಡಿ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಅದಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಬಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಸಿಡಿ ಅದಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗುವುದು, ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
While the Chief Minister has chosen not to react so far, the opposition has demanded an investigation.
Corruption bribe ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ರೈಬು, ಯಾರು ಬ್ರೈಬು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೋಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ಯಾರೋ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ?
B.S. Yediyurappa, though, has largely remained defiant. He has brushed aside those with complaints, asking them to speak directly to the High Command. Now with Amit Shah himself in Karnataka, it really remains to be seen how the leadership intends to douse dissent. With Bureau Inputs, Nabila Jamal for India Today.
Andhra Pradesh temple vandalism row escalates the day after state police claimed that the TDP and BJP were behind recent temple attacks. State BJP state chief threatened to initiate a criminal defamation case against DGP Gautam Sawant. The Saffron party demanded clarification from top cops, saying that failing to do so, the party may follow legal course to prosecute him. This is, of course, coming in after Andhra Pradesh DGP claimed that 21 people affiliated to political parties were involved in 9 temple attack cases. The list of accused includes BJP Mandal Secretary of Dompit Kochanda, Ravi Kumar. The police further called the attacks a campaign run by political parties to destabilize the government. And days after controversial remarks on goddess Sita, TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee has sparked a row once again. While in West Bengal's Hooghly for a political rally, Banerjee stated that BJP men are the ones who don saffron robes, chant Jai Shri Ram while indulging in rape and Gundaism. Hitting out at BJP has said that priests who are accused of rape belong to the Saffron Party. Just a week ago, TMC MP had brought up Sita Ram, an Hathras rape victim, while addressing a rally in Howrah. He claimed that Sita told Lord Ram that she had been abducted by his disciples. Her fate would have been the same as of the Hathras victim.
তারা কিভাবে মহিলাদের রেপ করেছে কই তখন তো তাদের তো দেখিনি যে তাদের বাড়ির সামনে যে কালো পতাকা দেখাতে বা তাদের কোনো মন্দিরে আশ্রমে যে কালী লাগাতে বিজেপিকে তো দেখিনি কারণ এরা বিজেপির লোক ছিল বলে আমার আসলে আরেকটা তো বিজেপির বিরুদ্ধে বিজেপির লোকজনরাই এরকম করছে ওই মাথায় গেরুয়া ফেট্টি বাঁধছে আর জয় শ্রীরাম বলছে গুন্ডামি বদমাশি বাঁধামি.
Let us now listen to TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee's earlier controversial remark on Sita that sparked a row.
সীতা রামের কাছে যে বলছে বলো ভাগ্যিস রাবণ আমাকে হরণ করে নিয়ে গেছিল আর যদি তোমার চেলাগুলো যারা এই জয় কি বলে হ্যাঁ লাল ফেট্টিকে হলুদ গেরুয়া ফেট্টি বলে বলে যদি তোমার চেলাগুলো যদি আমাকে হরণ করে নিয়ে যেত তাহলে আমার উত্তরপ্রদেশে হাথরাসের ধর্ষিতা মেয়েটার মতো অবস্থা হতো.
Amidst concerns being raised over emergency use not to Bharat Biotech's Covaxin without completing the phase 3 trials, the vaccine manufacturer has stated that it will compensate the recipient of its vaccine in case they experience any serious adverse effects. In the consent form that has to be signed by the recipients, Bharat Biotech has also promised hospital care in the government-designated hospital if any adverse event is found to be casually related to the vaccine. Remember, the government has placed a purchase order of 55 lakh doses of Covaxin from Bharat Biotech. The administration of the vaccine started on Saturday as India kick-started its first phase of the vaccination drive. Doctors were amongst the first to get inoculated as India kick-started the world's biggest vaccination drive. Doctors received the vaccine jab and assured others that vaccine is safe. Here's more.
A shot in the arm in the fight against COVID-19. As India began the world's largest immunization program on Saturday, our doctors, who have been at the forefront of the COVID battle, were among the first ones to get the vaccine jabs. The top doctors, which included the AIIMS director, who got inoculated on the first day of vaccination drive, also urged others to step forward to get the jab once it is available to them.
Vaccine, जो भी हमें मिले हमें लगानी क्योंकि तभी हम अपने केसेस जल्दी से जल्दी कम कर पाएंगे मोर्टेलिटी कम कर पाएंगे और वापस बैक टू नॉर्मल आ पाएंगे.
Today is the largest vaccine exercise in the world. So this is a significant day and I wish all of us who are getting it now, all the frontline workers, they have actually been risking their life for the last 10 months. So this is the beginning of the end of the pandemic.
Frontline healthcare workers are now getting their shots and we are at the prestigious Medanta Hospital. 2 doctors who were involved in the war against COVID-19 are amongst the first to get the shot. With me is Dr. Arvinder Soin and Dr. Yatin Mehta at the Medanta Hospital.
We need to serve as examples for the rest of the country that they should embrace the concept of vaccination. They should not hesitate or be afraid. It is safe. We've just got it. We are doing well so far. And hopefully it'll go great.
Both the vaccines are safe. There is some data which is expected from the second vaccine, which is the Covaxin. But the safety is not an issue at all.
Doctors who have put their lives on the line to save others are again at the forefront of building confidence among the population concerning the safety of vaccines.
I'll tell them that in unusual circumstances of pandemic such as this one and previously in Ebola and other situations, scientific paradigm allows you to take extraordinary decisions. And those decisions are again based on logic, and invoking those decisions, the Covaxin has been given emergency use authorization. We are following the protocol prescribed by the drug regulator, but it is to be scaled up. It is to be given. We cannot wait. India has now choice of 2 vaccines.
The government is also aggressively putting out the message that both the vaccines are safe.
नमस्कार, नया साल कोविड-19 वैक्सीन के रूप में आशा की नई किरण लेकर आया है। भारत में बनी वैक्सीन सुरक्षित और प्रभावी है और कोविड के विरुद्ध हमें प्रतिरोधक क्षमता देती है। इसीलिए भारतीय वैक्सीनों पर भरोसा रखें।
The existing caller tune featuring the coronavirus public service announcement has been replaced with a new message on vaccine safety.
दोनों वैक्सीन स्वदेशी हैं, पहली बात। दोनों वैक्सीन भारत में बनी हैं। दोनों वैक्सीन बराबर सेफ हैं, इफेक्टिव हैं, इम्यूनोजेनिक हैं।
But Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan asked them to not jump the queue and wait for their turn.
देखिए, डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन अपनी बारी का इंतजार करेंगे। डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन डॉक्टर तो हैं, लेकिन अभी किसी अस्पताल में मैं अस्पताल के हेल्थ केयर वर्कर की तरह काम नहीं कर रहा। इसलिए मेरी बारी आएगी तब जब देश को 50 साल से ऊपर के लोगों का वैक्सीनेशन मिलेगा।
Now that the vaccine has been rolled out, the next big task is to focus on logistical challenges in the vaccination drive of this mammoth scale. With Gaurav Sawant in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Over 1,65,000 healthcare workers got vaccinated across the nation at 3,006 sites yesterday. From fighting the pandemic to taking the silver bullet to allaying citizens' fears, it is our healthcare workers who have been at the core of the war against coronavirus. Here's a report on what's the mood across the nation as India marks history.
Day one of world's biggest vaccine drive. The frontline warriors on Saturday got their first jab in the midst of round of applause. Over 1.9 lakh healthcare workers took the silver bullet at 3,006 sites across the nation, as 100 beneficiaries were vaccinated at each site. Those who got vaccinated say the process was painless and totally safe.
Frontline healthcare workers are now getting their shots, and we are at the prestigious Medanta Hospital. 2 doctors who were involved in the war against COVID-19 are amongst the first to get the shot. With me is Dr. Arvinder Soin and Dr. Yatin Mehta at the Medanta Hospital. Dr. Soin, you were involved in this war against COVID-19 and you've got the shot. The Prime Minister today said that the nation is very grateful to you. What was your experience like, sir, getting the shot?
Well, the first shot was absolutely smooth and painless. And I'm honored to be among the first ones to be allocated a slot for getting the vaccination. And I think that me and my colleagues need to get this so that, one, we are de-risked because obviously we are at the highest risk being on the front line. But more importantly, we need to serve as examples for the rest of the country that they should embrace the concept of vaccination. They should not hesitate or be afraid.
Mood was no different in Mumbai. The first 100 beneficiaries gathered and took turns to receive their jabs.
A big day today indeed. The vaccination drive kick-starts today. Now I'm at the Nair Hospital in Mumbai, and the people here are a special lot because they are the one who are going to receive the vaccine today, and they are going to, of course, set an example. But the first person at the Nair Hospital who's going to receive the vaccine is a lady here. Ma'am, many people have been, a little skeptical about whether they should be going for this vaccine or not. But you being a professional in the medical field, what are your thoughts at this point of time? You're number one here in the list. You will be taking the vaccine first.
Yeah, I feel that all healthcare workers who have been tested for COVID, because we also take tests in our hospital, whether we are positive or negative, then only we are allowed to work. So since I am COVID negative, I want to take this vaccine so that I am protected myself to give service to the other patients.
The entire hospital has been well carpeted. There is rangoli all around. There are flower petals that have been shot at various places. All in all, a fantastic experience here at the hospital, and the bunch of people sitting here say they're happy and excited for the exercise.
In Chennai, more people signed up to get the vaccine than expected.
COVID vaccine has been initiated, and the drive as per that. The first vaccine was given to a health worker in Madurai, and the second one at Rajiv Gandhi Government Hospital in Chennai, and the second vaccine was given to the dean of this hospital, Tenari Rajan. You could see currently various other people also, very frontline workers are also getting the vaccine over here, and this is a place where you could see actually all the setup was earlier done. 2 dry runs had been done already over here, and one by one the vaccine is being given to them, and the officials here have mentioned that the time span for the vaccines to be there is a maximum of 4 hours.
To build the confidence among the healthcare personnel, I wanted to stand first. That's why I took the vaccine first. And we are all very happy. And our healthcare personnel also, they are very confident now.
Similar scenes were witnessed in Hyderabad. The state government hailed its healthcare workers for their sacrifices and services in the war against COVID.
Doctor, you have taken the vaccine, so first shot of vaccine. Yes. How are you feeling now?
I feel great, and I feel very much empowered.
And there are doubts, there are several doubts about vaccination that you might develop some kind of allergy, some kind of issue. Any issue, anything you are feeling now?
Absolutely not. I feel stronger than ever before. First message I want to give is vaccination is safe. COVID vaccination for COVID with Indian vaccines is safe.
The spirit was high in Jammu as well.
No, there was no nervousness at all. In fact, I was feeling very nice and peppy about it because I was waiting for this vaccine for since long. Not only me, the entire country was waiting for this vaccine since long. And finally, the day has arrived when we all have been blessed to get the shot finally. We should trust our country. We should trust the manufacturing of the vaccine in our nation, which has been done by the Serum Institute of India, Pune. We have to look at the brighter side of the medicine and the drug rather than looking at the negative side of it.
As the days go by, more frontline workers, a total of 3 crore citizens, will be vaccinated in the first phase of the drive. Next in line would be elderly and people with comorbidities. After months of gloom due to the pandemic, a billion hopes now rise with the beginning of the vaccination drive. Bureau Report, India Today.
As India rolled out the COVID vaccination program, a massive war of words has erupted between government and Congress over vaccine efficacy. Health Minister Harshvardhan accused Congress of spreading mistrust after party MP Manish Tiwari questioned the centre over the safety of COVID shots. Here's our report coming in.
A historic moment in India's fight against coronavirus. The first jab administered a year after the outbreak of the pandemic. But as India celebrates the vaccination launch, politics can never be far behind. Hours after Prime Minister Narendra Modi rolled out the vaccination drive, the opposition Congress once again raised objections over the approved vaccines. Its party MP Manish Tiwari asked why didn't BJP ministers and government functionaries take the COVID jab.
अभी तक किसी इस सरकार का कोई जिम्मेदार मंत्री सामने क्यों नहीं आया कि सबसे पहले मुझे टीका लगाओ, जिससे कि लोगों में संदेश जाए कि ये टीका बिल्कुल पूरी तरह से सुरक्षित है।
The centre has already made it clear that healthcare and frontline workers are the priority. In fact, Prime Minister Modi, in his meeting with chief ministers earlier this week, cautioned politicians over out-of-turn vaccinations.
अगर मैं स्वार्थी हो जाऊं, तो मैं सोचूंगा कि सबसे पहले मेरी सुरक्षा में क्यों नहीं इंतजाम कर लेता जब वैक्सीन आई गई है। ये भी सोच हो सकती थी प्रधानमंत्री जी की। अब जहां तक राजनीतिक सोच और राजनीतिक सोच से प्रेरित जो राजनीतिक बयान है, इनके बारे में कमेंट करना ना तो मैं जरूरी समझता, ना ही ये उचित है।
डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन की बारी कब आएगी?
देखिए, डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन अपनी बारी का इंतजार करेंगे। मेरी बारी आएगी तब जब देश को 50 साल से ऊपर के लोगों का वैक्सीनेशन मिलेगा।
There was a war of words between Manish Tiwari and Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan, also on Twitter, over the efficacy of the vaccines. The Health Minister accused the Congress of spreading distrust and rumours. But it was not just the opposition politicizing the vaccination rollout. BJP's IT Cell Chief Amit Malviya took a swipe at Congress MP Rahul Gandhi for doubting the government's vaccination efforts and slammed him for not hailing scientists and healthcare workers. While political war of words has become a routine affair, but a sensitive issue like COVID vaccine should be left to scientists and doctors who have given a thumbs up to India's antidotes. With Milan Sharma in New Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Users have shifted from WhatsApp to Signal following their take it or leave it privacy policy. However, the application crashed on Friday due to steep spike in the downloads. Here's a look at the report coming in.
Miffed over WhatsApp's new privacy rules, users across the globe are switching to another messaging app called Signal. But users of the new platform on Friday were in for a rude shock when the app collapsed due to the huge surge in the number of sign-ups to the application, leading to disruption in sending messages and sharing data. Acknowledging the technical glitch, Signal said their teams were working to fix the difficulties at the earliest. The statement by Signal made it clear that the huge number of new sign-ups outnumbered the most optimistic projections by the platform about their server capacity. Signal in their statement also reassured its more than 50 million users that the company is committed to data privacy. With the current outcry over data breach and privacy across social media platforms, many believe that Signal has undeniable privacy advantages over WhatsApp. Signal also does not have any sister platforms like in case of WhatsApp, which has Facebook and Instagram. But the big question is, can Signal survive the challenges as a result of its sudden popularity? Bureau Report, India Today.
India has lost Cheteshwar Pujara Rahane on day 3 of GABA test against Australia. The duo survived some close calls early on. Josh finally got the breakthrough. Pujara edged to Tim Payne. Mitchell then got in react, dismissed Ajinkya Rahane. The Indian skipper fell for 37 as India lost their 4th wicket for 144.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.